Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo cries out for threat to life. According to her, when she was in Tanzania for her daughter's wedding, she received a threatening letter that said for the next 6 months she will suffer. And if you note, about 2 days ago, Iyabo Ojo's business place went on fire. Okay, everything burnt down, and she's just letting the general public know that this is what she is facing right now. And this is just a good example why I say people should be very careful with the kind of statements they put out there, the kind of things they say, and what they insinuate. Okay, people are insinuating that Iyabo Ojo is actually preventing, justice with no proof. Okay, they're just alleging that that's what Iyabo Ojo is doing. But none of them have been able to present proof beyond all reasonable doubt that can convict Iyabo Ojo in the court of law. But then there are lots of people that have actually taken this to heart, and now they are beginning to threaten her life. And according to Iyabo Ojo, also that of her kids. So let's go through the two public posts that Iyabo Ojo made. I think she did one an hour ago and the other one 3 hours ago. So let's dive right into the post. It's actually a long post here, so we're going to just get into it right about now. So Iyabo Ojo said, for public records, number one, it is no longer news that I recently was invited by the Nigerian Police Force, National Cyber Crime Center, Abuja, over petition bordering on cyberbullying and other allegations concerning a video I recorded a few years ago. In that video, I requested certain individuals to make themselves available for investigation into the sudden death of mohbad in order to prove their innocence or otherwise. Number two, she said. Subsequently, through my non-governmental organization, Pinky's Foundation, we wrote letters to the governor, the Attorney General of the state, Commissioner of Police, Assistant Inspector General of Police, and several others. In these letters, we requested an independent and comprehensive investigation as well as the coroner's inquest into the death of the deceased. Number three, Iyabo just said, all of these steps clearly point at the fact that I never affirmed that mohbad's death was caused by any specific individual. Otherwise, I would not have taken the legal and investigative action I did. Number four, she said, I, alongside other social advocates, met at the Commissioner of Police at the time, Mr. Idowu Ouwa, the late Mr. Ayelara, and if I'm murdering the names, pardon me, who was then the Deputy Commissioner of the Lagos State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department and Honorable Member of the Lagos State House of Assembly, to discuss the urgent need and the comprehensive investigation. Number five, Iyabo Ojo said, I understand that mohbad's wife, brother, and several others were also invited by the police. However, it should be on record that I cannot dictate how the police should conduct their investigation. Number six, Iyabo Ojo said, sadly, and to my dismay, certain individuals have over the years consistently called for my death, the destruction of my source of livelihood, and have incited public violence against me and my children, all without any intervention from the authorities. Number seven, Iyabo Ojo said, without prejudice to the ongoing investigation, it is important to state that a few days before my daughter's wedding in Tanzania, I received a letter threatening my life at my office. The letter explicitly stated that I would go through hell in the next 3 months. Let's go to the part two, okay, the continuation of what Iyabo Ojo said. Okay, so we just read number seven. So number 8 is in part 2, is in the continuation that we can call part 2. So she said, number 8, it is therefore not surprising to now see coffin inscribed with my name, barefaced videos threatening my life and properties, and further confirmation that my family and business enterprise remained endangered. Number 9, I am fully aware that because of my political opinion during the last election, I have been subjected to intimidation, sponsor attack, and personal insult. However, those views were honest personal expressions, which I strongly believe should not result in vendettas or attack from any individuals or group of persons. Number 10, without an iota of doubt, I have recently found comfort in the scripture, which states that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God will deliver me from them all. Number 11. Despite everything, I trust that God will continually to give me victory over adversity. Number 12. My advocacy for social justice, my political stance have no doubt earned me many enemies, which may explain some of the difficulties I currently face. Number 13. I wish to clarify that I never accused anyone of being responsible for Mohbad's death. I was simply reacting emotionally to the disturbing video circulating at the time and used my platform to call for justice. I have always sought justice through the proper authorities, bearing all expenses personally through my foundation. It is entirely within the prerogative of the police to investigate any individual they consider relevant to an investigation. As a private citizen, it is not within my power or place to direct the course of such decisions. Number 15. I am fully ready to continue to honor further police invitation or arraignment as I have done in the past without fear. 16. However, my office was recently destroyed by fire. It is only human to allow me the emotional space and time to tend to my health and well-being. 17. I extend my sincere appreciation to the police authorities, concerned individuals, friends, and supporters who have stood by me in the face of these daunting challenges, regardless of tribe, religion, or differing opinions. Number 18. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So that's what Iyabo Ojo has to say. And you see the reason why I said, if you have evidence to prove that Iyabo Ojo is actually, the one involved and she's the one stopping justice from being served, what do? You hand over all of those evidence to the rightful authorities and Iyabo Ojo will be prosecuted, because at the end of the day, no man or woman or no citizen of a nation is above the law, not even the president, of a country is above the law. So if Iyabo Ojo is guilty, instead of you people swearing, telling her she's going to suffer in the next 3 months, what is that? And I won't go begin to do juju for her head or something. I don't understand some of you. Let's check our comment section. Let's take few comments and then we'll go. And a lot of people are here. Someone said, you're a strong woman. Someone said, my Iyabo Ojo, my love, this too will pass. Nothing can change the fact that God's hand is upon your life. The other people are sending her hearts. They said, we love you. So I'm coming out. Okay, her daughter, Priscilla, wrote and said 3 hours ago, said, you are coming out stronger, mom. Love you. So a lot of positive comments I see here. Okay, a lot of positive comments. Okay, and I see a lot of verified pages here too, shouting her out. Then Choma Good Hair, okay, from the reality TV show said, you've done nothing wrong by fighting for justice and reacting publicly to the video that were circulating at the time of Mohbad's death, as did every other concerned Nigerian that period. You therefore should not be singled out by the aggrieved parties and constantly threatened, disturbed, and even arraigned for such. Isn't that the highest form of bullying at this point? Please stay strong and know that God has always been on your side. Thus, this too shall pass. We stand by and with you, and trust that what was meant for evil will work out for your good as usual. Love you lots. Iyabo Ojo. So this is from the daughter's friend, Choma Good Hair. Okay, so there's just a lot of positive comments, positive. And your Luwatu said, "These two shall pass." Here in our prayers, if needed physically. Okay, so yeah. a lot of people are in here with the positive comments for Iyabo Ojo. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Do you think Iyabo Ojo should be constantly bullied over a statement or a video